delaying, delay. That worked to Trump's advantage, didn't it?
It works in every single criminal case, as we've talked about before, Ted. But in this case, the extraordinary nature of this case, not just that a president is charged, not just that a president is investigated for crimes, but that a former president once again becomes a president and has all of these powers available to him, including pardon, hiring and firing of the Attorney General, wants to put the Attorney General in place right away without even waiting for Senate confirmation. So we've never faced anything like this in our nation's history. So this delay idea, which works in every criminal case, is all the more successful here for President Trump.
Let's go to the New York case here. Convicted 34 some odd counts of falsifying business records. As you mentioned, his attorneys want the sentencing canceled because he will be president of the United States. And again, where does the Supreme Court's ruling on protection for presidents, exemptions and such, does that fit into this case, or is that kind of like an umbrella that looks over the entire proceedings?
It's interesting because that case, the case of the U.S. Supreme Court, the case that granted the executive, the President of the United States, broad immunity, sounds very simple in its concept. If it's a core issue, say granting pardons, a President of the United States is immune from any prosecution in the course of that act. If it's a private act, so for example, if it was a president who was dealing in his own personal businesses, that might not be. But there are so many intersections between private life and what is a core function of the President of the United States that it's not easy, oftentimes, to determine when is it a president should be immune from prosecution and when ought he not to be immune. And so the courts at the state level and the federal level are wrestling with that very issue.